also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll try the right side with Murray. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. But it'll be 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Breeze. Thomas has got it, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, you guys didn't come out of the gate. I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
For mine.
Well, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Trying to run it in with Line, the fullback. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That one goes for 24 yards. Jameis now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. These two teams all tied after one. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Levante David in on the tackle.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
From the 29, Breeze. This is caught by Gill. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And some space here. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there out of Kamara. 43 yards on the ground. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Breeze now to throw. That is caught. Traquan Smith. Touchdown Saints. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Saints have taken the lead. Point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on first and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Ready?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big gainer there on the catch and run. 37 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 45-yard line. Airing this one out for Evans. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Mike Evans, 45 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Breeze a quick throw out to Thomas. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Michael Thomas. A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on 3rd down.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Oh, the return is Mickens. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston as his guys are able to regain the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff?
Yeah.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. We continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Yeah, they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Breeze now. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From midfield, here's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw is Breeze. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves that get you to jump.
And he finds Clark. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play there just before halftime. 81 yards. So that play flips the field right on its ear. Here's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Here's Winston. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. Mike Evans in the final seconds of the first half as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. That's fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, they'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1.
Ready?
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to an abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one is certainly